Alright, so today we are going to be playtesting a little game called Panzer Island. So, before we get in, we'll just like to read what's happening here. So, Panzer Island is a turn-based strategy game with a twist. It replaces classical turns with enemies reacting to your movement and attacks immediately. Alright. Cross into an enemy range and it fires. There is no enemy turn and no movement limit. Instead, you have to plan each move carefully. You're writing a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things, and I just want to play the game. So I'm just gonna press the link, and here we are. All right. So it starts with this pretty cool image, I'll say, and promise me. There's no sound for me. Promise you what? Promise you what? Well, oh, holy hell. Okay. I clicked one button and then it went really loud. So okay, previous so this was the one where it went really loud. 40 workstations, 40. Isn't that with a U? Maybe I'm wrong. 40 workstations. One of them is still on. Dust on all the rest. This I would just paste it into to some chatbot or something and ask them to fix the grammar on it. Because I'm not sure like if that's grammatically correct. It looks a little bit sus to me. But anyway, 40 workstations. One of them still on. Dust on all the rest. I guess it makes sense. Alright, I want to go to the next one. Pressing the keyboard doesn't do anything. Spacebar does. Okay, whoa. Well, it was a little bit intuitive because skip kind of, for me, it tells me that you are gonna go past everything. And I just wanted to go to the next one. So I don't know if I did that. It felt like I skipped a few, but anyway. Drones in the compound. Katyucha. Drones in the compound. They were ours once. They are hostile now. So I guess this is a compound. I'm not native English speaking, but a compound. Maybe it's this. And they're hostile now. Cool. So, skip. So now you introduce yourself. That's weird. Okay. I am Katyucha. I operate the tank. Alright, Katyucha. Well, what now? Tell me what to do now. There's no skip button anymore. Okay, press on it, I guess. Tap to select me. Tap. On my keyboard, tap is with a B in the end. So if that's that, I don't know. It's not tap. So I'd probably just say click me to, if that's the case. Yeah. Tap the lid tile to pilot my route. Is this so this is a lit tile. Yeah, lit tile. Alright, makes sense. Tap the lit tiles. All of these are tiles. That makes sense. To plot my route. Alright, I'll just go here. And tap it again or press confirm to move. There's no confirm button. There's execute, but not a confirm button. So I guess I'm just pressing it again. Out of the range, nothing fired. Alright, that makes sense. And pressing here. Long press or right click the south tower to see its range. Long press or right click. Why is there two ways of going about it? Oh, now it went. Step into the red and it fires. It just I didn't click it, I feel like. Oh, so it was something like long click. Move. This tutorial, there's the clicking, the stuff, the text. Not totally smooth, I want to say. Some idea maybe to move this box to where it's like relevant, and then if you can do it multiple ways, just have one way, so it's less cognitive load for me. So it's like to jump, you press space. That's it. There's no other like press 0 or press Q or press 7. No, it's just one button. So for me, it's more easy to get into a game. I'd say that. Move next to the south tower and fire. Alright, so this is the south tower. And I'll move next to it. Oh, that hurt. Alright. Units keep attacking while targets are in range. Press cancel to stop or tap elsewhere to keep attacking. Why would I cancel? That's an interesting mechanic that I could say instead of destroying this guy, I could just sit here and take more damage. Okay. I don't really know what these things are on the map. It disappeared like before I was able to do something. So there's something with those tutorial boxes that are a little bit inconsistent. Sometimes they just skip without me doing anything, and other times I have to do something. So the pattern there is a little bit inconsistent, and meaning so I can't figure out how to read that. I'll just make everything in that tutorial like you click it, and then that's the next slide or whatever, and I would go and I would teach that even in the very tutorial, the cutscene or whatever we call it, that clicking is going one step forward, and then drop all of the other like things. Because so far we can just use the mouse for everything. So I prefer just keeping it simple. All right, so I'm supposed to destroy this one. Guess I click to move. This is pretty good. Defeat all enemies. This is good to have. Like, this is the win condition. Defeat all enemies. I wish it wasn't like this default font. That this is kind of cool, right? This is cool, but all the other text is very much inconsistency. Like, this has an outline on it. This also has an outline. This doesn't. This doesn't. This doesn't. This doesn't. Some of this does, and I would try and make things a little bit more the same. Like the UI could be a little bit more worked on, and then there's all this blank space, which obviously I think we're gonna use later. I was just checking if I was recording there. All right. Well, I would like to go. I think I cannot go in a straight line, or what? Maybe just here then. To save how much I move in the area? Can I move like... Would it make sense to... Probably not. I'm just gonna go here and we're gonna see what happens. Alright. So this is on easy difficulty, makes sense. And... Oh, I should have clicked on the enemy. God damn it, I'm dumb. Alright. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that this is AI generated, or I'm 100% sure that this is AI generated, but why not then also like make some cool background for this one, make some cool like stuff in your UI, because this takes like a little bit of the image, but this is like most of the things we're seeing. Why not make this like cool? That's kind of what I'm thinking here, because I know that we are doing the AI route, and I don't have any problem with that. I think that's completely fine, whatever. I think this looks cool, so I don't care who made it, to be honest. I know it's just my approach, and it's just how I feel, and I guess you're the same, because you put it in your game, right? But behind here, maybe there's some cool stuff. Just, I think that your UI, this is all one color here in the background. It could be, like, have a gradient, maybe it's a little bit darker, and then it goes lighter, 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 or something like that. And then the buttons here, maybe it could be, like, written with capital letters, like up here. I'm just thinking out loud a little bit. But yeah, some UI elements would help a lot here. So what even is this? Okay, this seems not very sort of useful for me as a player. I'm like, yeah, I don't care. Why would anybody care about that? Besides maybe you as a developer? I don't know. But cool. So achievements unlocked. That's interesting. I wish I could see. Okay, I can. Maybe you should just make it hover overable, because I was unsure that clicking would help. But destroy enemy when drone, yeah, and deal 100 damage. All right, cool. Let's. I'm not sure what I did to get 3 stars. That's cool. Okay, there you are. Well, you have different hair color, no? Okay, I feel like I'm playing it's kind of like Pokemon vibe I'm getting right now. I haven't played too much Pokemon, but with the music and with the narrative stuff where it's these kind of like you have the picture and the name and the thing, right? I do not know her. I said yes to something. I do not know what. I'll just be very upfront and honest. I really don't care for narrative in games in general. So if you... I'm sorry, but I can't give feedback on the narrative. It's just not something that I like care about, to be honest. I care about gameplay, and that's what I find fun and enjoyable, so yeah, whatever. She wanted us to see her leave. Alright. Do we follow? And also, it seems like it's very long, right? For this type of game, I wouldn't expect the narrative to be that long. I'd consider, even for... how can I say that? Even for the majority of the audience, I think like they would like a little bit less, maybe. Just throwing out ideas here, but once you receive more feedback on your game, you can see how other people sort of how they respond to this, if there is something that they enjoy or not, and if it's something where you genuinely see that people maybe lose attention and lose interest a little bit, then I'd consider just maybe reducing it down to like just a few lines. And one of the major things in narrative design is leaving a question. So I thought that you were gonna do that initially when you showed me the lady in there, and be like, who is that? And then you could just end it there, and it could be like, okay, we need to figure out what's happening there or something. Well, again, I'm just rambling and I'm saying a lot of things, so just take what you want to take and forget about the rest. Alright, so now it's 2 damage each. I don't understand all these different things all over the map. We have not even taught me what one of them does. I'm gonna assume, and there's so many different here and here. Okay, so I remember you said long click to investigate, so I could investigate, but here on this map there's too much going on, in my opinion. I would just take away all this stuff that seems just totally like out of place. Alright, I understand now that it's for environmental art. I want to say that's what we're gonna call it in this game. Maybe. Okay, I'm not even there yet. I'm just still here. Okay. What is this? So Sky Sentinel level 6. I'm level 1. It has 25 HP. That's not a lot. It has 32 attack damage, 2 range. Target air units, we don't know what that is. Flag nest, ignore surfing units. I don't understand that. But all of these together, is that like a lot of damage? Or maybe not? Okay, so this, I feel like this should be a little bit more... you should convey this a little bit more to me, so maybe just make it a little bit bigger or something? Just because this is like the win condition. This is the rule of your game. What am I doing? Right? This, not important at all. This, I don't understand. Route truncated. Confirm or tap to extend. Okay. I kind of... So maybe I would put that message down with the execute and the cancel stuff. Just because they are kind of like... related, right? And these are not really related, so... Just to spread things out a little bit and make it more easy to sort of understand. Also, if there's... I'm gonna say it again, but there's a big sort of blank space here, which just feels very weird. Maybe just put this undo thing up there, or something, or these buttons up there. Well, anyway, we're gonna continue. So my goal is to reach the end. I took 18 damage 2 times, didn't I? Well, if my goal is just to go to the end, why am I not just going to the end? Because you blocked me. Okay, interesting. Well, I'm just gonna click on you and attack you. Okay. I don't know how I could have played that better. Like, I don't feel there was so many options. But we're gonna try it again. Okay, all the narrative stuff. Wait, it's a different map? Oh, I really did not want to go to a different map, actually. So, I'm gonna quit. Continue. And I'm gonna go back to the first one. Okay, so start all the way back here. Interesting. Skip tutorial. It didn't work. Real. We're gonna defeat this one again, alright? Cool. We're gonna go there. It's very basic gameplay right here. This part of it. Continue. Well, I don't really know where the hell that one went, and I feel like normal difficulties... Wow, there's a lot of difficulties. Kind of jamming right here. Music's pretty fire. Normal has no tutorial? Alright, whatever. But then I'm gonna keep to easy. Maybe there's more things you want to teach me. Well, we lost. I don't know what happened to that level that I was trying to play. But I'm gonna hop on to this one. Chapter 1, Stage 2, easy. I am Nadahishu. I fly the helicopter. Alright, cool. So now we are filling up the space. That makes sense. I was expecting that. Tap me. Tap just feels weird. I don't know why. Tap me to switch. Wow, there's a lot of text in here. Wow, and you can zoom out and in like crazy in this game. Okay. Well, I don't know why that's ever useful to have. I mean, sure, cool, but why? I don't know. Alright, so tap me to switch. I just tap you. And I can scroll whilst I'm in here. I was scrolling because I wanted to scroll down, so that's why I was scrolling, but it was scrolling out here. You could just fill the entire thing out, and yeah, whatever. But I also like that I still see that I'm in your game somehow. But this is a lot of text. HP, HP, XP, limit. Don't know what limit is. You haven't taught me about limit. Stats, attack, def, range. Maybe change these for like an icon. So attack is like a sword, def is like a shield, range is like kaleidoscope or something. Flies. Oh, it has flying, and I would put that somewhere else because these are like the stats. This is like one of its traits. Oh, you have it down here as well. So yeah, that's weird. Why you have it 2 times? I don't understand. Can pass over any tile. Yeah, we get that. Maybe it should just be when I hover over. Just again saying out a lot of things, and you can just take whatever you want to take. Think about the macro perspective is what I'd say. Like what kind of on the big scale, what makes a difference. Anyway, active skills, storm range 3. So So I don't know why 0 out of 2. I don't know why 2022 out here as well. A couple of things that I'm not understanding yet. Maybe this will make sense later. Do we need... I would probably try and remove some of this. Like, what, do you need to tell me this? Like, can you just not show me whenever I reach level 4? And the reason why I would probably consider doing something like that, I would like this to be much more condensed. Like, there isn't I just don't like so much text in games in general. I feel like it becomes a little bit hard to get into. Anyway, that might be just me. Storm run. Dash into a straight line within range. Damages drones adjacent to the path. Alright, that's cool. I understand it, I think. Tap me to switch. I did tap you, but I guess this tap here. Tap you here. Tap the helicopter, I'd say. Oh, well, I don't know actually. That tower only hits ground. Fly me in and Q. Well. Fly me in and Q. Oh wait, I don't know what happened. I'm a little bit unsure about this Q thing, what that means and how that works, and these lines going around. There's a lot of stuff in the UI. If you just take like a picture right here and you look at it, I think it's a little bit like all over the place, kind of, in a way. Like all of these, for sure, all of these useless things, either just make them like almost the ground color, like reduce the opacity like a lot, or if you really want to keep them, or just get rid of them. Like, what are they doing? They cause a little bit of confusion. So, but yeah, I'm also just a crybaby a little bit. That's how overhits air. Move character in and Q. Move character in and Q. I don't understand Q. What you didn't really tell me. Now I'm actually. I just don't know what it means. That's a problem. I would probably be fine if I know what it means. But also, you moved these buttons now, which is confusing me. Why they were down here? You know, execute, cancel, and kinda a little bit overwhelmed by some of your. And undo was up here before, so that's kind of making me very confused. Now, all of a sudden, in the middle of the game, we changed the rules, or not the rules, but like the framework, and that's kind of messing me up a little bit. But let's try to go ahead and queue things. Enemies react to each action as it resolves. So the Q is optional. Use it to plan ahead. Wait, enemies react to each action as it resolves. So the Q is optional. Use it to plan ahead or act one step at a time. Okay, so the Q isn't really needed. Again, for me, reduce, reduce, reduce. If we don't need it, why are we even having it in the first place? Anyway, tap the question mark button to replay any tutorial. Okay, it's good to have you there. Fair enough. The Q lets you line up moves for both units before anything fires. Okay, here's the tutorial on the Q. I don't know if I missed that or what happened. I press here. Both attacks are Q. Tap go to fire. Alright. Wait, oh my god. It just goes past. Sorry. Goes past because I wanted to press on the unit to see the AG. That you are kind of explaining me in the tutorial. Also, why is this picture actually here? Like, it's actually just annoying me on the battlefield. Because there's so many things already happening. It feels like that at least. I know that there's probably like nothing actually happening, but it just feels like a lot of happening. I don't really think we need a picture of her here and here. I mean, you could just kind of make a... If it really matters, like who's just saying the things, just make an arrow to them up here. Because having them 2 times is just strange, to be honest. And it takes up a lot of space, and I think that it would be nice here, just clean it up, make everything clean, so it's more, you know, friendly. That's kind of one of the things that I would like, you know? Yeah, well, that was what I was trying to do before on this one. I can try again. But it doesn't let me in this when I'm in this sort of state. Select Kataryuchu to see the range filters in action. Okay. So she can get attacked in all of these squares, and this one can get attacked in all of these squares. I feel like you spend a lot of time teaching me that, which could potentially be considered pretty basic, and maybe even something that you would figure out on your own. But these things in the tiles, I don't like them. Alright, so since you can reach all the way over here and shoot that, maybe that's a good idea, and you can go here. I mean, why would I not just do that straight away? This one, well, we're just gonna go here. And now I'm going to attack you. Oh, I can attack diagonally. I didn't know that. What is going on here? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I think I understood it in the... Wait, cancel, go back. I think I understood it in the very last second. Here, that this cannot move... like, this map design, you blocking... These are blocking, so they're kind of not helping... it was not very clear at all that this was blocking. To me, at all. I would probably just put some of these like blocks in instead. I don't know why, but it just feels way more real. I was not sure if this was like part of the design of the map layout or like, I mean, visually only, but appears to be not that, right? So it's kind of, you kind of tricked me here, I feel like. I don't know how I would know that you could not walk on these. Why? It should just do that automatically almost. Alright, so I suppose I can... Why can I not select this one now? I don't understand that. I have to click here now. Strange how some of this works. I think having everything just be the same way would make it more easy to understand the patterns. Well, let's go here. Let's kill this guy. Alright, we cleared the stage. I'm happy about that. That was great. I unlocked an achievement. She reached level 2. There's her little image over here. Where it's like, what the hell is going on with the handle? It's kind of fun. I don't care at all. I think it still looks kind of cool. These colors are nice, and yeah, this cool style and everything. Alright, let's keep going. I was offline, but flying again feels exactly right. There is a wall fragment here, and the handwriting matches the one on the lab. Okay, interesting. It says the truth about what you did is hidden here. What the other message? Welcome to Panzer Island. That was at the lab. At the east edge of the hangar, a figure stood watching them. At the east edge, so it should be. The one I'm gonna shoot. Yeah, again, you know me. There's a lot of text, dude. What the hell is this? My tank or what? I don't know. Let's go here. Maria. Alright, we got the full crew. So Maria's the boat. Alright, cool, dude. I understand the premise of the game now. you have the land, you have the air, and you have the submarine. Alright. Took a little bit to get to this stage, but it's good. I never cross on. I get that. But thank you for telling me. So you're just gonna go here. Why not just do that now? My range is 3. 1, 2, 3, or how is it? I guess, yeah. Yeah, just kill it. I wish that I could just like. And I was just skipping automatically. My range is 3. The sentence is 2. Yeah, I get that. But I wanna. Yeah, I get that. But I wanna click on these guys to see if it's like something cool. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and execute that. My range is 3. This tower hits only air. Katsuyutsu and yeah, I get that. Alright, cool. So, but you can. But what did it say? I didn't. Why can I not? Oh, I can, but I'll just get hit. But I have a good range, so I can just go here and I can just shoot you. Alright. Who? Yeah. Alright, cool, man. Yeah, I like this one. This was a good one. It's almost like small puzzles, right? Not all drones stay put. What even is put? I guess you kind of trying to say stationary. That's what my interpretation. Patrols and cruisers drift one step towards the nearest unit each time you act. Okay, interesting. Get within attack range and they enter pursuit, chasing every action. It's a little bit hard for me to understand. I don't know why, but just this. Select me to test the pursuit preview on the cruiser. Yeah, I would much rather if you just make the arrow something like that instead of this image here. Or even just make the arrow go like that. Oh, they had some ability, right? I forgot about that. I completely. Maybe there should have been a point where I had to use it, and maybe it should be more clear how to use it. Yeah, could be better taught. Oh, so limit is when you can use your ability. That's what I'm assuming now. You know, you have to go from 0 to 100 ability. A limit. Okay, interesting word. See the dashed outline? That cruise will notice you and start pursuing you if you take this step. Sorry, I was... Okay, so it will start pursuing me if I... But it's not really I guess if you're touching the red line, that's when it starts pursuing him. Maybe we don't want to get pursued. Or maybe we can pursue it out to my other teammates. So I don't know exactly how scoring works. If it's like how many turns is it done, or if it's time. We don't know that. But I'm gonna try and see. I'm gonna try my strategy here. If I can. So you move. You move whenever I do something. That's right. And you can't hit me. So I'm gonna go here. And now I kind of feel like queuing because they are acting when I'm acting. So okay, you can hit everything. You're the best one. You can. Okay. So I'm gonna fly you over to about here, to be honest. Maybe not there. Maybe more like here. I'm gonna fly here. I know I'm gonna. Maybe I'll get blocked, but I don't know because it's land. And tank, you can get hit by kind of like everything. So this is annoying that I can't swap over here now. I would like to swap over here, and then it just cancels this guy's planes. Because I want to see if this has an impact on this one's actions. To be very specific, I want to see if this one is hitting this one, which I know it is, but I don't know why. I just want to double check, I guess. But I'm gonna queue it, and I know that then I could go back and change that, but it's just like how it feels, kinda. So I guess I'm leaving you up here. All right. Execute. Wow, he went all the way over there. Okay. I don't know why it didn't attack. And you should be here. And again, it's the same every time. You should be here. You should be here. And shooting at it. Yeah, okay, you can do that. Alright, Q, cool. And then Q, and then you should just be moving all the way up here and start shooting you, and then execute it. Alright. Oh. So that's also weird a little bit how that one worked, where it's like, it's kind of turn-based, but then whenever you're attacking, we drop the turns, because I don't know why, but it's too fast. Like, let me just control that. Let me just say, yeah, you attack again this turn. Let me just control everything. No need to do that one. I feel like. Alright, and you can just go there for free, so that's nice. And queue that, and you just run away a little bit. Like, why would I take damage when I don't need to? Queue you over there, and you just also run away. Like, we don't need to take damage. I guess why? Never mind. Oh, there she is. Is that Maria? Maybe? Different colors a little bit? Anyway. Skip that stuff. Skip that stuff. So a little bit unsure about some of the narrative, if there's also how can we say some like tutorial stuff in the narrative? Because there was at some point, so it's I'm a little bit scared to skip it. Yeah, like here. There are two contacts. The upper lane units uses an attack profile we have not seen. Its targeting cannot reach aerial or naval signatures. Wait a second, I need to... Alright, just needed to make sure that my mic was recording. I had it because I was recording yesterday and I was disabling it, so anyway, there are two contacts, the upper lane units. So here it would be nice if I could kind of like see what you're referring to. The upper lane units. I don't know what they are. Maybe these ones. Whatever. Gouge full. Iron curtain blocks hits and fires back at every attacker until charges run out. No heal. Finally, we have something with this. But, okay, Gouge is full, but I thought it was, what did you call it before? I even forgot what you called it before, but the other word. Iron curtain blocks hits and fires back at every attacker until charges run out, but it doesn't say how many charges. And I don't understand no heal, but kind of, I don't understand no heal, but until charges run out. Well, we don't see how many charges we have, we don't see how we activate it either. Patrols are cruisers guard the road. Patrols and cruisers guard the road. Fire iron curtain before stepping in. Fire, so fire is activating. Tap my gouge to fire iron curtain. Okay. Activate iron curtain now or queue it for the batch. I mean, I'm gonna queue it. Katsuyutsu is the one in the car. And if I just go straight ahead too, can I do that? No, replace, execute. What happens if I press execute now? Will it... I guess you can't do anything else then. I don't know what happened if I press execute, to be honest. Will it then do my iron curtain and then do that? Not clear, but I'm just gonna do what you're telling me to do here. One more image. Didn't need that. Shielded blocks hits until the charges run out. No heal. 2 charges, I assume, right? Okay, this is back to you telling me how. Wait. Replace what? I didn't have any other things queued. Alright, that was a little bit confusing to be honest. What? Sorry, I didn't understand what I was doing. Storm run? Sorry, I'm confused here. Storm run. Dash in a straight line within range, damage drone adjacent to the path. Okay, so that means... Oh, we zoomed out. So that means we can go in a straight line and it will damage here, 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 here. Okay. You are good. These are scary. If I go here, you will start following. I get the rules of the game. I have 3 range on this guy, so I could go here and do that. Gonna queue that. That's a good queue. Here you can hit me. Alright, so I guess I want to go. You guys can hit me, so don't like you. We are gonna kill you very quickly. So before my helicopter is there, you are gonna be dead. I thought that these guys couldn't reach. I'm not sure exactly how they can, why I cannot be here, but let's just go here and see what happens. Alright, helicopter, I don't know why I cannot. Nobody can. I'm not sure how this is gonna happen because I want this guy to follow this guy so I can drag him back here and then I can have my guys deal with him alone. But I think that they're gonna move into my square and then they're gonna deal damage to me. So maybe not the smartest thing in the world, but I have to do it for the science. I just want to know if they damage me on my turn when they move in there. I think I already seen it once, but just want to double check. So you are queuing there. You go there and deal there. And then you are chasing you, which is interesting. And you tank are really useless in this situation. You're just gonna take damage, and that's not fun. But you're dying very soon. And we can maybe start dealing damage there, so I guess we're just going here, and we're executing all that. Okay, so I did take damage here. Maria did take a little bit of damage. Why is there rain? Whoa, he got rotated like crazy. Huh. Why is this one blinking? I forgot. I don't know why that one is blinking, mate. Are you trying to tell me something? Maybe I've forgotten what it was. I mean, this is gonna be completely overkill, but I really don't know. Well, what I could do instead is I could take this one and kill you instead. You know? Replace. Now you move it. I don't like moving it. How much damage do I do? I do 33. No way. I do 33 damage? Oh. If I do 33 damage, how much HP do you have? Okay, so you need more than. So you have. If I do 30. How much? 33? I do 33. So I do half, and you. But look here. That's like half. Right? But when I press him, he says full. So I'm very confused if he has full HP or half HP. And I can't remember what happened. I can't remember what happened last turn, and I don't want to do this undo thing. It's just weird, man. Well, not weird, but it's just... It's too... it's like... Nah. It feels wrong. But I guess we want to use some of these, or maybe we save them for when it's more difficult. Anyway, let's go. Wow. Okay, so we do carry it on to the next one. I think that's fun. I like that. So I did get rewarded for saving these two things, even though I don't really know what they do. I think this is the first time where I feel like I understand the game and I'm ready to play. So I don't know how long this took, but it took a very long time, I feel like. Should have taken less time to get to this stage, whereas I just like this map design. There's not a lot going on, it's just the game right here. I have my heroes and we're just ready to play the game. I understand the rules now, and it's a very simple map. And then, you know, next map it can be more difficult, maybe the water is more narrow and there's only boats or there's only flying things. And maybe there's one thing in the middle that kind of like enhances all of the enemy towers that you have to deal with first. I think that could be a very interesting thing if you have something where it's like priority. So you need to deal this one before you can deal damage to the other ones. Maybe that's too hardcore. So it should be like deal with this one because it makes all the other ones do more damage, for example. That maybe is a little bit more forgiving. But yeah, again, this is a nice time, and I understand and I appreciate. So this screen, let's just do like this. Compared to the one that we had before, it's a lot more enticing. I would still don't really like this undo thing, and I feel like this is not really that relevant to have. But yeah, this screen is a lot better than the other one, okay? Just it's more clean. Still, I don't really agree with most of these things that are random because I don't know if they. What happens if I stop there? Do I get something? Yeah, maybe I do actually. Maybe I do get something if I stop on these things. You just didn't tell me. I feel like it's a it's a bait, but I kind of still want to try it. So you are dealing with you. Beautiful. So you cute. Okay, so this is how much it's going to deal. I see. And you are a pretty easy line for me here. And you are going to... But this doesn't then change how much damage it deals. So that's a little bit strange, you know what I mean? This one is telling me that it's gonna go half HP, but then when I apply this one, it deals no damage. So maybe that means... I'm not sure what that means, but... I'm gonna find out. Okay, so it meant that this needed more turns to get there, and so in the next turn it would still only receive that. This is blinking, and I forgot what the blinking was. So you are getting damage. I don't like getting damage, so I'm gonna move here. And you are gonna move here. And the submarine should not really be taking damage, to be honest. So I think submarine, you're gonna go here and we're gonna execute that. Alright. You can attack all of us. You're really annoying, to be honest. What I don't understand here is why is there different colors when this one has this color and this one has purple. I don't know. So that's something you have to tell me or something. I don't know. It's just why is it different color, the threatened range. Don't know. So this means it's gonna... I'm not sure what it means, to be honest. Alright. Yeah, I'll say that I think that I understand the game now, and I'm starting to enjoy it at this point. Yeah, I'll say that. Stage information, chapter 1, stage 5. Push through the... So, I don't know why, I actually do like it. And I kind of want to keep going, so let's just see what happens. But, alright. Interceptors fly over terrain and chase. 2 here. Type. 2 here? Type? What? Okay. Maybe... Yeah, I get that you have that one. And I get that there's new ones. But whenever you introduce new enemies, you don't have to be so verbal about it. You can just put it on the map and let me figure it out. I'm not sure that's the best idea, but I'd like to just put it out there, because you have already taught me that I can left click it and investigate. I can see how the range is and all those things. So I don't know, unless it does something like completely special, then I would just let me figure it out on my own, kinda. Because I also don't want to be handheld this entire time. Okay? And I don't also want to change difficulty or like that. I just want it to be natural and smooth. Anyway. Storm Run goes full storm run, dashes in a straight line, and hits every drone adjacent to the path. Yeah. Tap mark out to fireball. Fire storm run here. Aye. That's annoying. Yeah, I would like just not all this tutorial stuff at this point, but yeah, it's fine. Execute, boom. Whoa, it was just nuke, like big nuke, but I think that's fair enough because it took like forever to reach top, right? Or like at least it felt like this one took some time to fill it up, so I feel like that's fair enough. Now we can go and play the game. Cool. Alright, so these new guys, I can... Wait, there's one there. And we are not scared of this one for some reason. Probably deal with that one first because... Yeah. Gonna cover this choke point, okay? I'm totally over-strategizing this, but maybe on higher difficulties, you know, there will be something like, oh, enemy tank go through here, I'm gonna position my here, and that could kind of be cool. Anyway, let's keep going. Execute here. One thing... Okay. Oh, this is the thing that I don't like about the game, that now it's just... Right there, it was just... I could have done so many things with my other things if it was like allowed, but it just whenever you get in fire range, it just automatically like everything just fast forward, kind of crazy. You are gonna go run away. You are going to. Oh, you're also gonna shoot. All right. The cruiser pursues on water. Only Maria reaches it. The cruiser chases. Well, this I already seen this image, my guy. On this enemy. Why are you? Why does there need to be more tutorial stuff for that? I don't know. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I missed something. But. Well, I think I'm doing fine. Look at my HP, look at... I don't need no tutorial stuff right here. What's my plan? I think Maria needs some help, to be honest, because there's 3 down here, and you know. But I can't really go down there, Maria, because I'm gonna get fucked. So I'm gonna go that one, Q that. This guy here, you can help. If you just go right about... yonder. Q and Maria. So they are in this kind of arc form. So if I go here as well, maybe I'll go here because I don't know how far you guys are gonna get. Let's execute on this. Oh man, no! Alright, the reason why I clicked cancel was because I was afraid that this was just gonna keep shooting and everything just goes to shambles. But whatever. What is this? Alright, I guess my tank is gonna go and no. Oh, he can't shoot diagonal. But the helicopter can. Doesn't really add up. Why the hell can I know? But I guess we're dealing with you two here. Execute. Just be ready to cancel. Cancel. That is so dumb. How much? They're all full HP. Let's just kill this. You kill there, and you. It's like a little bit danger zone in here, right? I mean, I guess we're going YOLOing this one, and you are just charging in. It's a certain death, this one. We should probably use, we should use our crazy ability right here. So let's select you. I wish I could select you just by clicking actually your image up here instead of this. But I'm selecting you here, and I'm gonna use your thingy, and I'm gonna put it right. Should I put it here? Can I put it here? Pick a target cell or press K. Press K. I'm just gonna pick a target cell, and it's gonna be this one. I don't know if it's gonna use this ability, because before I had to press activate it, and this time I don't know if I have to. Let's see. What? Replace? Yeah, replace. I shouldn't be using more, but what does this one do? Let's read it. Fires a 3x3 barrel centered on a cell within range. Never mind. Probably it would be really good to have used it, but you know what? Fuck it, mate. I'm gonna use it. Right here. Wait, I didn't press the execute or Q or anything. That was a little bit strange. How it just kind of executed without me actually pressing execute. So Maria, you're in big trouble. You're taking 2 every turn, and it's bad. Can I go here and then there? Yeah, I can. Alright, we're doing that because we don't want to take extra damage. So let's go there. You. Yeah. You that. You. No, you. Wait, sorry. What the hell? You shoot there. Why is it you? And you are going to go and help Maria out with dealing with this guy. That's a good plan. No, it's a terrible plan. What is happening? Oh my god, it's going bad. I feel like this. Oh my god, the helicopter is down. Sheesh. That was very, very bad. I don't know what happened, but we kill you, you're just gonna go there and execute. No. Oh my goodness, so hard. That was clutch, actually. She looked disappointed. She looked so disappointed. Alright, well, I don't know why the boots are there. Maybe somebody, well, some people died, to be honest. That's what happened. I had a feeling that I was stunned, so it's okay. I should call it here, because I have work to do, but it was fun. I enjoyed playing, and yeah, it's probably, I don't know how it changes when you play a different mode. You should probably like start from the beginning, maybe, if you play a different mode. Or like there are different save slots. So on easy I made it to level 6, but on normal I'm at 1, and on challenge maybe I'm also at 1, for example. You would have a lot more content at least. About the abilities, I feel like it could be nice if there was some player choice. So sometimes whenever I get one of the, if maybe I could choose something, like choose to get 1 more range, choose to get 1 more def, choose to one more, or like maybe 1 more range, 5 more def, or 5 more attack. If I could choose something, you know, player choices is really, really strong. So I would maybe consider doing something, or maybe even get more max HP. Maybe I get my limit faster. Could be a fun system to have. I know it's a little bit maybe expensive to implement, but this limit, it felt a little bit not strong enough implemented. Maybe on the higher difficulties, it's way more sort of part of it, and you start to really need to understand how it works. And but yeah, the level up are kind of weird. You know, it doesn't really have an impact. I felt it was just, you know, level up, and I didn't even care. It was like, okay, nice. You know, I saw some stars, but beyond that, it didn't really have an impact. It would be very fun if it was like, okay, choose one of these 3 upgrades, and then it would be like, for the rest of my save slot or whatever, they had this extra bonus. And you know, now that I'm jamming, all right. I'm also into game design, of course. But yeah, so then you could have a normal difficulty. They're all level 1. And on easy, they are level 3, 3, and 2, and they have those stats that I chose. But on normal, it's a completely different. They're all level 1. We only have level 1 unlocked, and I could choose different builds for them. I'm totally far out there, but yeah, I'm just jamming a little bit. All right. So I'll just say thank you for letting me playtest. It was fun. To try it out. And I wish you all the best, and I hope that my feedback was useful. Bye.